Hello everybody, this is Flamebo5. I can't believe I forgot my name. And right now you should be looking at a white screen, and if you're not, then your computer is broken, or your iPad, or your phone, depending on what you're viewing it on. Okay. Anyway, let's get started. So basically, let me just explain. We're going to be talking about my mod that I'm going to be making called Mo Metals. It's going to be the best mod on the planet. It's going to add new ores, and then eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to add in some electric stuff. So I'll be able to add machines that run off electricity. I'll be able to add some generators and all sorts of stuff. But I'm not exactly, I have generators, but I'm actually not quite sure about machines yet. What type of machines you guys want to see? And you just tell me and I'll do a video of me drawing it, basically. You know, using paint.net, just drawing it up. Anyway, so let's start with the first thing, which is going to be carbon dust. It's extremely small, but I'll enlarge it for you. Carbon dust. Extremely amazing. Okay. So let's go to the next thing, which is going to be copper. We're going to start now, we're going to go to copper dust. Now the idea is you can use flint, and then an ore, or flint and an ingot. Or flint and then whatever, to be able to get dusts. Now, flint and an ore will give you 1 dust. Flint and an ingot will give you 1 dust. You can just smelt it to get the ingot back. And then if you use flint, an ingot, and then mercury, which I'll be showing you guys later, then you get 2 dust out of an ore, which is ultra efficient. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. There you go. Copper ore. Now copper pickaxe. There you go. Now penny. This is the dumbest one. There you go. Alright, now let's go to the next thing, which is going to be mercury, which I'm not excited for. This is mercury ore. Okay? Mercury ore. Doesn't it look just like mercury? It's actually called cinnabar. Cinnabar is the ore that mercury is found in. I believe they mine it in Italy or something like that, or they did in ancient Rome, or I have no idea. Or maybe even ancient England. Anyway. Yeah, basically that's it. I'm just gonna let you stare at it. Bling! Alright, it's time to go to the next one, which is the actual mercury which you get when you smelt that ore. You get mercury. Here you go. Here you go. Now, some of my ideas were like you'd be able to craft. I actually have no idea what I'm gonna do for power. I was thinking of an electric furnace. Yeah, that's traditional for a mod to have an electric furnace. But I have no idea what else. I could call it like an electric beacon, and it's just like a random block. It's like just a random block. It doesn't have the same requirements a beacon has, and it has the same interface a beacon has. Only instead of having to put an input of an item, you have to put energy to put item. I don't want it to be too different than all Minecraft. So what we're going to be what this is the nickel dust. You got the nickel ingot. You can pause the video if you really want to see it that bad. It's a nickel ingot. It looks really nothing like real nickel, but whatever. I had to make them all look different, so I had to tint them random colors. I just happened to tint the nickel. I took the steel ingot to make the nickel. I copied the steel ingot, which will be seeing later. I'm going to show you alloys last. This is silver, which might not even be added because it doesn't have too many uses. It looks kind of like snow, almost. There you go, and then you got silver ingot. It's almost hard to see with the white background. So yeah. But if you actually look at it, it looks pretty darn cool, like, on the thing. See that? It looks pretty cool. When you look at it like that, but not really, you know. And there's tin, which looks pretty much a lot like nickel. It's tinted yellow as well, but it's iron tinted yellow, and the other one is steel tinted a darker yellow. So it's tin. I guess. And then there's the tin ore, which is actually somewhat realistic. It looks really weird because it's got like orange on it. It's because I copied the copper ore. When I made the copper ore, I used the paintbrush feature. I actually didn't even make it with Paint.net. I made it with GIMP. I used a paintbrush feature, and so it's not as good. I actually need to fill this in with stone colors. That sounds inappropriate. Not really, actually. So we're going to look at rutile, which is titanium ore. Now, in real life, the reason why titanium is actually not in particularly rare. What makes it strong is that it's actually what makes it good is that it's quite strong, but it's a very light material. And so it makes it very good, and for certain things we need a light material, but you also need a material that's strong. It's basically the opposite of gold, except, well, yeah, basically it is the opposite of gold, almost. Titanium is almost exactly the opposite of gold. It's light, gold is heavy, strong, gold is not strong. It oxidizes, and gold doesn't. And the thing about titanium is this is all factual. This is probably really boring, but the thing about titanium is that its ore is titanium dioxide, I think is what it's called. Something like that. The ore is just one titanium and two oxygens. And so it's the ore has, if like a normal titanium ore has almost no titanium actually in it. So that's the reason why it's so expensive, because it's very, very hard to extract. Okay, it's not factual information. It's probably like the most annoying thing you've ever heard in your life, but whatever. This is titanium dust. Titanium is tinted blue and almost purple. Titanium pick. Titanium shovel. That's right. Titanium spade, shovel, whatever. Titanium sward. Yes, I call it a sward. Because mispronouncing things is my thing. Okay. I think I just went over everything. The elements now, alloys. Let's go into bronze. Bronze is crafted with tin and copper. Bronze is about as strong as, well, a little stronger than iron, but it's a little weaker. The tools, anyway. I don't actually have textures for the tools. I haven't made textures for the tools yet. Probably something I should do. Maybe even do it on video if you guys want me to. Then we have electrum. Electrum is an alloy of silver and gold. It is probably, I don't know what I'm quite going to do with it. Actually, I came up with this idea for redstone, and redstone would be an alloy of silver and copper. Seems pretty good. I'll probably keep silver copper for redstone. I actually probably will have that craftable that way, so that people can craft redstone through silver and copper. Sounds like a good idea. So yeah, we're gonna have that happening later, and we might even have so you can split redstone into silver and copper. Maybe there should be a machine that can do that. That's a good idea for the electric stuff. I'll be showing you guys last, because it might not even be the mods. That's why I'm gonna show you last. Might not even end up in the mod. This is steel. This mod won't be done for a very, very long time, so don't expect it for a while. Steel ingot. Steel pickaxes, which is basically like titanium pickaxe, only not quite as good. Steel would be a little tiny bit stronger than iron, and then it would last twice as long as diamond. And then titanium would be a little bit stronger than steel, but not as strong as diamond, and it would last like 7 times diamond for durability. Anyway, that's the basic idea. Titanium's supposed to last forever. Now let's go into items. Actually, I don't have anything in here. Alright, so more metals. Now let's go into a couple basic things like gold dust for making electrum, and iron dust for making steel. There you go. Now electric textures. So let's start with the magnet. So this is magnetic dust. Magnetic dust is crafted with nickel and iron, I believe. And this is magnet, which is used in electric stuff. If